Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Crypto Roundup Show. I am your host, Daniel Elving, and thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button, ping the notification bell, like this video, and comment down below. This video is brought to you by Token Metrics, tokenmetrics.com. Anyone can use Token Metrics to invest like the experts. We use AI and machine learning to analyze the crypto market and find few coins likely to gain the most. Tools on the Token Metrics platform include rolling daily ratings, price predictions for over 6,000 coins, daily, weekly, and monthly model crypto portfolios, long and short-term trade indicators, and much more. Think of us as a modern Bloomberg terminal for the crypto market. Sign up to gain valuable market data and professional analysis today. All right, so let's get to it. So what I will be talking about today is some news you should know, as well as some updates with the NFTs and Metaverse. So first thing I wanted to share with you guys is that we have this new Ethereum request for comments known as ERC 721, and so they're saying that this could potentially be the end of NFT rug pulls, since this offers the ability for people to get refunds on the NFTs they purchase if this gets implemented. And so this is going to offer more security and legitimacy for creators. And so with marketplaces overwhelmed by fraudulent projects, many collectors have suffered from rug pulls in the past, and so this will ensure that for a certain time frame, usually 45 days, you would be able to get a refund if you'd like, and the creator can set the amount that will be refunded as well as the time frame to get the refund. And so this was started by the Crypto Fighters Alliance, which is an NFT project that's releasing their NFTs on April 26th. And so this incorporates the ERC 721A, which was created by Azuki. And so that's going to be already implemented in this and built on top of that to include refunds for those. And this would help stabilize the floor price so that, people don't need to sell the NFT. They could just request a refund to get the Ethereum back, which would lock the Ethereum up for a certain period of time for when the refund is happening, to ensure that people who request a refund can get the refund. And so this will, has some potential. And of course, the Crypto Fighters Alliance has been around for some time, since 2018. And so, this is definitely having them gain traction with this ERC 721R. And so if we look at this, we can see that it adds trustless refunds to NFT smart contracts. And so it's going to, there's also been some people criticizing this, that, this could, have people maximize the amount of buys and request refunds on ones that go below the floor price. So it's going to be essential to, have a maximum amount any individual can mint. And so, we'll look to see how this will play out in the future. And moving on to our next news we have is that the U.S. Air Force has filed a patent to enter into the metaverse known as the SpaceVerse. And so this initiative is for simulated environment for training. And so it's going to be, quote unquote, a secure digital metaverse that converges terrestrial and space, physical and digital realities, and provides synthetic and simulated extended reality training, testing, and operations in environments. So, as I told you, more and more businesses are entering into the metaverse. So, with the military branch Air Force now, this is pretty exciting. So we can see that, in June 2021, the Space Force said it would be releasing NFT versions of patches and coins designed for launch of one of its vehicles. And so the Navy launched a $1.5 million deal with Consensus Network to develop a blockchain-enabled logistics system named HealthNet. And so, we're going to see more and more businesses enter into this space. Moving on to our next news we have is that, Stepn has, gone up significantly since its launch, and it's the move to earn game that's been gaining a lot of traction. And so we could see that since its price of 1 cent in March, going all the way up to $3.45, making a 340x return on the investment. And so we're seeing the project getting close to a $2 billion market cap, and a lot of it has made profit has been made from the royalty fees and the sale of its NFT sneakers. And so buying the sneakers allows you to earn the GMT token as well as the GST. And so the GMT token, I believe, would come if you hold a certain amount of sneakers, I believe. But this is like a popular move to earn game platform that's been gaining traction. And so, we'll look forward to seeing how this plays out in the future. Moving on to our next news we have is that Moonbirds is continuing to moon and be the top spot in the NFT market for this week. And so we can see that it's been continuing to climb up in price. And so the hodler benefits, include priority access to future drops, membership club, merchandise, and early access to upcoming metaverse platform known as Project Highrise. So that'll be interesting to see how it plays out. And they're saying the success of it has come from investors heavily backing it, including the founding members of the Proof Collective, which include tech entrepreneur and Dig founder Kevin Rose, along with Web3 investors Justin Mezel and Ryan Carson. And if we look at this week, the top movers, we see Moonbirds there, and it's already at 35.99 Ethereum floor price as of April 22nd. So this has gone up significantly from its initial minting price at 2.5 Ethereum. Moving on to next news we have, Apecoin has climbed up in price after the rumors of the land drop going viral. And so this, with Yuga Labs, are saying that possibly owners of the 48 Yacht Club as well as Mutant 8 Yacht Club, will be able to have the land that could be possibly purchased with the Apecoin. And so holding the Apecoin would be essential in order to purchase this land, which is rumored to eventually be on sale to mint. And so this is pretty interesting because, a lot of businesses in crypto entering into the metaverse with metaverse land. So, and of course, they had that trailer that they did with On the Other Side, where they were kind of branching into their own so-called metaverse. So this will be interesting to see how this plays out. And so a leak investor pitched that Yuga Labs expects to earn $178 million by selling virtual lands, with Ape acting as a de facto token to process these purchases. Moving on to our next news we have is that NBA is planning to release 18,000 NFTs in the playoffs. And so there are going to be 18,000 dynamic NFTs. And so, dynamic NFTs are been gaining traction lately because they are not static, and so the metadata can change on those. And so the NFTs here are going to involve 240 players and 16 teams, which would allocate 75 NFTs per player, which would equate to 18,000 dynamic NFTs. And so, quote unquote, the association NFTs are connected to live data feeds and computations for each respective team and player via Chainlink Oracle. This allows each player's NFT appearance to change in an automated manner based upon the preset achievements that are written into the Galaxy smart contract. And so, of course, quote unquote, the association NFTs are being issued in blind mint, meaning that nobody will know which 2022 NBA playoffs player they will receive prior to the reveal on April 22nd. And so, we've seen also the Golden State Warriors, release an NFT collection totaling 2,000 limited NFTs on the crypto exchange FTX with the Solana network. And so, yeah, this is pretty exciting with NFTs gaining traction. So, yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Moving on to our next news, we have Coinbase beta goes live now. So now, those who were on the wait list can utilize the Coinbase NFT trading platform. And so that went live on, I believe, Wednesday, April 20th. And so now those who were on the wait list can utilize that. And temporarily, they're not having any fees put on it right now. So people can utilize it without fees, just have to pay for the gas and everything. And so this is pretty exciting because there's a lot of NFTs from OpenSea and stuff that are currently being listed on Coinbase NFT marketplace. So you can go to nft.coinbase.com to see it for yourself. And according to Sanchin, the Coinbase Vice President of Product, this product is more than just buying and selling. It is about building our community. It is about making sure that you can connect and engage with them on the platform. Other thing I mentioned in the beginning was that it's a very social marketplace. So, of course, the marketplace will support all sorts of custody wallets besides the Coinbase wallet and will be open NFT market for everyone. And so the platform will also support fiat purchases via credit cards, which is also a very important factor. And so, yeah, we'll see how this plays out. But, this looks pretty big for Coinbase. And so moving on to our next news we have is that Amazon is, possibly going to have their own NFT marketplace in the future. And according to the Amazon CEO, they may create an NFT marketplace to buy and sell NFTs, which is a possible, thing that they may do later down the road. And so the CEO is bullish about the long-term potential of cryptocurrencies and non-fungible tokens. And so according to the CEO, quote unquote, I don't have Bitcoin myself. We're not probably close to adding a crypto as a payment mechanism in our retail business, but I do believe over time that you'll see crypto become bigger. I expect that NFTs will continue to grow very significantly. Of course, they don't want to, admit it now, but of course, you could see that they've been hiring experts in the blockchain tech and digital currency space. And so if they're going to hire people like that, that they are interested in having that utilized on their platform eventually in the future. Moving on to our next news we have is that crypto exchange Okcoin launches a free trading NFT marketplace. So this is interesting because this marketplace will attract no transaction fees. So, according to the CEO, Hong Feng, we're launching a free market for NFTs where prices and profits will be determined by supply and demand. More so than anywhere else, Web3 is about restoring economic power to the people. So the San Francisco-based crypto exchange will offer NFTs from famous collections like CryptoPunks, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Boss Beauties, and World of Women. And quote unquote, in the same way that blockchain technology empowers financial freedom with cryptocurrency, it empowers creators with NFTs. And according to Randy, Okcoin's brand advisor, quote unquote, making NFTs more inclusive is something I've dedicated myself and my company, Hug, to be, because we know there are huge opportunities for both creators and collectors in NFTs waiting to be unlocked. And so this is, interesting. More and more NFT marketplaces coming out. And so we'll see how this continues to play out in the future. And last news I want to share with you guys is that Australia is planning to launch their own Bitcoin ETF, just like how we have Canada launch their own Bitcoin spot ETF. Now Australia is planning to launch it on April 27th. And so it will be the first exchange traded fund in Australia. It will be listed on the Cboe Equities trading platform. And so there's speculation that there will be $1 billion in inflows when the ETF goes live in Australia. And so the ASX clears approval for approving the Cosmos Bitcoin ETF and may be the way for the National Stock Exchange of Australia to begin listing Bitcoin ETFs as well. And so now that lies to the last question, why haven't we launched a Bitcoin ETF yet? And of course, it's been delayed by the SEC. So I think that is eventually going to happen, and it's only a matter of time. So, sooner or later, Bitcoin spot ETF will happen in the United States, and that will have a more direct impact on the Bitcoin spot price. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the Crypto Roundup Show.